Red Room.
Red
Okay.
Room. Red Rooms is a
Red Room is a concept.
Red Rooms
Red is a real.
also, but there is a high chance also that you will get scared at some scenes also.
Dungeon.
Dungeon, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta put a warning. It's an 18 plus film, but it's a very good. It's
Yes, I think I have not seen.
but it's
Okay. Proceed.
it's a very Astra film, Boy Is Afraid. But three movies are very important: Pulse, Red Rooms, and Boy Is Afraid. So you can jump on that part of the video on timestamp. Or if you want to watch the full video, you can watch the full video. So the first movie I watched. So the first movie I watched on September was Seven Psychopaths. It's a comedy crime drama film, and it's about psychopath, but it's not a psycho film. It's about a writer who wants to write a story about psychopath, but in order to write the story, he met a real psychopath and heard their story, and he started writing in that story. So this film is directed by Martin McDonough. So it's a very good film, comedy crime drama. If you want to watch, you can watch it. And
Okay. What interesting thing did you find in the movie? What interesting thing did you find in the movie?
the interesting things are some scenes. Opening scenes is very interesting, and there's lots of good dialogue and very funny also sometimes. But there's a good character development on this film.
Can we call it dark comedy or
Yeah, black comedy, full black comedy, and it's very violent also. There's lots of blood going on. So if you are sensitive, if any audience,
seven
Seven Psychopaths,
psychopath? Okay.
Martin McDonough. Okay, the next movie I watched.
That's German.
Next movie I watched is a very popular film. It's called. It's a new film. It's released in 2024. It's called Challengers.
Yes, I think I have not seen this.
But
Okay. Proceed.
it's a very good film. It's romance. It has tennis. It has Zendaya. It has churro. And the best thing about this film is the music. The music of this film is very energetic and very different in terms of a romance movie. But it's a very good film. You can watch it. I skipped this film in theater because I thought that this film is gonna be very. If you have seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. But I watched it in my home. Okay. The next movie is Scream.
Tell about the genre. Tell about the genre.
Challengers genre is romance drama.
Okay.
Okay, next movie is Scream 2. And Scream 2 is also a very good sequel to Scream. And I think many people have
I
already
have seen that.
Many people have already seen.
Yes, I have seen the first part of the Scream movie. That's really interesting and enthralling.
Yeah. It's a very good serial killer film if anyone want to watch. Suspense is very great. Okay, next movie I watched is an Indian movie. It's called 404 Error Not Found. I think you have not heard of this film, but it's a mystery drama film.
Yes, I have heard it.
You have heard it. So it's a mystery drama film, and if anyone haven't seen, it's a mystery drama. A college student goes in the hostel, and there is someone committed suicide. So he stayed in his room, and what happened for that you gotta see this film. But it's a pretty good film. I liked it. Okay, the next movie I watched was a film made by YouTuber. It's called Milk and Cereal. It's a 1 hour long film. It's an 1 hour long film, and it's available on YouTube. They didn't release this film on theaters. They released it on YouTube on free. So if you want to watch, you can just search Milk and Cereal. It's a 1 hour video. 1 hour film. You can watch it. It's a horror film.
Okay.
And it's about It's about a birthday party. Sorry, it's about two friends who do pranks, and suddenly that prank turned into take a turn, wild turn. For that, you gotta see what happened. It's a very good film made by YouTuber. Milk and Cereal. Okay, next movie is a romance movie, Before Midnight. I have completed this Before trilogy. by watching Before Midnight. It's the last in my before. I have already saw Before Sunrise and Before Sunset, but it's the last one, Before Midnight. Okay, the next movie I watched. Next movie was after that a film called Don John. It's I gotta put a warning because it's 18 plus. Uh, Don John,
What did you say?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Don John,
Dungeon.
Don John. Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta put a
Okay.
warning. It's an 18 plus film, but it's a very good. It's about an addiction that lots of people are having. I am not gonna talk about what addiction, but it's about some kind of addiction.
Let's not spoil that.
Yeah, it's about some kind of addiction, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt is addicted. Okay, and he is addicted to this thing, but and what's gonna happen? You gotta see the film. It's a really good film, Don John. Joseph Gordon-Levitt
Okay.
is the director of this film also. It's his first directorial debut, and in this film we have a Scarlett Johansson also. Scarlett Johansson is playing a love interest of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. But one thing I didn't understand that I thought this movie is gonna talk about how to get rid of this addiction, but they didn't show this, and they just show that he goes here and there. They showed something else, but they didn't tell that how to get rid of this addiction. So I thought they were gonna give some advice like how to get rid of this addiction, but they didn't do that, and they did something else. So you can watch it. It's a good film, but it's 18 plus. So if you are not 18 plus, you don't see this film, please.
Okay.
Okay, now you tell. मेरा तो 7 फिल्म
As you already know, I have not watched very much movie in the previous month of September. But what I watched in the previous month, two series which I am going to talk about. One is Prison Break, and the other is From. From. From.
Yes, Prison
Okay.
Break. I have, and I have a.
Prison Break.
You recommended me From, and I saw the From season 1. I have seen all
Yes.
episodes.
Have you watched it?
Only season 1.
Have you watched it? Okay. What did you find in this?
First 2 episode was good. There's lots of tension in there, and I saw that there's something happened. I'm not gonna spoil, but something happened.
In every fragment of the season, in every fragment of the episode, in every fragment of the scene, you will find suspense, question, thrill, and
Have
kind
you
of
seen all
gore.
the season, or only one season?
Yes, I have seen 1 season, 2, and 3 seasons.
Oh, so you have seen all the season. I have seen only one
Uh,
after your recommendation.
yes.
So this and after that, third, 4, 5 episode, there's not something much happened, and I didn't find that characters very that much interesting. There's only one character that I find interesting, and that was the one guy, Victor name, who searched something.
Which name?
Victor, the one guy who
Yes. Victor.
go with kid in the jungle, and he goes.
Yes, Victor.
That was a good character, and overall I find this series like a Walking Dead. If you have seen Walking Dead, there's also some characters and some threat coming. Right, there's some threat coming.
No, this will
But this is science fiction.
what way you are saying, it will not attract the viewers. But if you want to watch the series,
Yeah,
in every piece of episode, you will find question. I mean, a lot of suspense are in there. Like, where have they come from? Where will they go? Where will be they going to? And what will they find? Who are the captiver? They have taken them into the barren and into the some kind of incarcerated areas. But crux of the series is that some of the people accidentally comes to an island type or kind of area, enclosed area. From there, they cannot escape in any chance. Okay. In the daylight, they are allowed to go anywhere, explore, and do whatever they like. But after the sun goes down, after the sunset, they are restricted to go away because unnatural and creepy and gruesome kind of entities will hover around, and whenever they find human being, they will kill them. That's the crux of the story, and how they survive, how they try to do something to make out of that hellhole. That will be
It's a,
very interesting and enthralling, and a lot of suspense. You will find a lot of questions. What happening? What is going around? What is, I mean, unique concept. In my lifetime, I have watched a lot of movie, lot of series. In my lifetime, first time I found something strange and unique. Ekdam, I mean, lot of suspense. I never watched anything like this. Watched
I have
in the
not seen
previous month.
season 2, so I can't say about the whole series, but I have seen only one.
Yes.
So I am
You
gonna
should
ask,
watch season two. It is more interesting than the previous one
oh, I was gonna ask you
because
about
in the season two, in that season two, many things will be unfolded.
I watched
Okay,
2 episodes of season 2, first 2 episodes. Now I'm in
you
third episode. First 2 episodes was good. Yeah.
should watch.
And new characters come in the bus and then
Yes,
something happened. I
yes.
yeah, very interesting. But like, what is happening? And are they real people or supernatural some kind? For that, you gotta see the series. So
What
very
are they? If you want to explore, watch.
and it's and there's fantasy thing going on also. Like someone goes in tree and they teleported in somewhere else. Like what's happening? Someone goes underground and
Let's not explore that.
yeah. But yeah, okay. So watch the series. Okay, next I am gonna talk about. Next movie I watched is a new movie, Rebel Rage. It's a crime drama film. I have already reviewed this film in my short. So for that, you gotta see this film, Rebel Ridge. And then I watched a comedy drama film, Burn After Reading. It has Brad Pitt, George Clooney. So if you want to watch a comedy film, you can watch Burn After Reading. Brad Pitt was great in this film. And then I watched the film Good Will Hunting.
Yes, I have watched it
Good
too.
Will Hunting was a pretty good film.
Very interesting movie.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
inspiring.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck write this film, and Robin Williams is also in this film. And I like this film. I like this film. Yeah,
The film is just kind of the concept that you will that you have already find in the movie of Three Idiots. Okay, one concept that do whatever you like and do whatever you please.
yeah.
That will you find in the movie.
So it's a pretty good film.
Pursue your dreams. Pursue your dreams, not everyone's direction and advices. तो बोलते हैं ना सुने सबको सुनो सबकी और करो अपनी वही चीज है.
On Friday 13th, I watch Friday Freddy versus Jason movie, because in September there was a Friday 13th day. So I watched the Freddy versus Jason, and it's a mix. It's a crossover between a Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday 13th. So you will see Freddy versus Jason, and it's a pretty very fun movie. There is lots of great scene in this film. I am not going to spoil because there will be a spoiler, but there's lots of very fun movie. It's actually a very fun movie. So if you want to watch, you can watch it. It's a horror also, violent also.
Freddy fights Jason. Jason fights Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy.
And the fight scenes were also
That's
very
what.
amazing. And there's a one farm scene. That farm scene was also amazing. I'm not going to spoil. If I will, I want to talk about it, but I can't spoil. Okay. Ad Astra, science fiction. I think
Okay.
I think you have seen this film. It's a Brad Pitt film,
Yes.
and Brad Pitt is lost in somewhere.
What
Brad
you
Pitt,
say? What you say? What you say?
Ad Astra.
Ad Astra. Okay. See.
Brad Pitt is in this film, and it's a science fiction film. But it's a. I have already seen this film, but I forgot. I forgot I've seen this film in TV, so I watched it. So it's kind of a rewatch. So I watched it, and it's still good. Still good. And then I watched.
Yes.
Then I watched Shaun of the Dead zombie movie. For a very long time, this film was on my watch list, and I watched it. It's a pretty good horror comedy film. So if you want to watch, you can watch it. I think you have seen this film, Shaun of the Dead. And then I watched a vampire movie, Renfield. Nicolas Cage is vampire, and Nicholas Hoult is Renfield. This film is also very good vampire film. And then I watched Green Room. Green Room is the director of Rebel Ridge. So I watched Green Room.
Would you like to say the plot of the movie?
Green Room.
Yes.
So in Green Room, there's some singer, and they went into the bar. They went into a bar, and in that bar, they got some. In bar, the owner of the bar trapped them inside a green room, and now
yes. They are captivated. They are
Yeah,
captivated in the.
and what's gonna happen?
I have watched it.
What's gonna happen?
I think
Are
I
they
have
gonna
watched
kill
it.
them? First 20 minutes or 30 minutes, there's a good tension in this film, and but it's overall you can watch it. And then I watched the Ari Aster film Beau Is Afraid. I think I've told you, but I think you have not seen this film, Beau Is Afraid. And I find this Beau Is Afraid is a very, very fun movie, very amazing film. And there's lots of great scene. And I would like to rewatch this film again because this film is very interesting and not lots of things is answered and little bit complicated. The plot is little bit complicated, and it's the director of Midsommar and Hereditary. And so yeah, Ari Aster is really amazing, and I will watch anything Ari Aster
One
makes.
thing I would like to say to our viewers that what are you saying about the complication of the movie? In every kind of movie, except dark comedy or black comedy, which we say. Basically, in the movie like black comedy, you will find in creep and kind of complication, perplexity in that. And you've got to watch it from your own perspective, okay? Because in this kind of genre, the movie is very related to the psychological aspect of human being, the spiritual aspect of the human being, and the human behavior. Okay, how they behave, what they do, what are their actions, what are the consequences of them. So black comedies type of movie are closely related to the psychological aspect. You should focus this if you want to watch.
Have you seen this film?
For example, uh, many months ago, I watched a movie named Menu. You have watched it too.
Yeah,
Menu.
Menu. Anya Taylor-Joy.
I mean, the movie was really shocking and really the suspense that I have found that I could never withstand what is happening going around. What are the shifts? What are they doing? Okay, so you
Yeah, you talked about this
should
movie
different perspective.
Menu. So just like this movie, I watched a new movie this month. It's called Blink Twice. This movie is also like the Menu movie. Some people come into the island, and there's something psychological, and there's something mystery. It's a Japanese horror film. It's called Pulse, and it's a really great film. I will 100% recommend to all of you that you gotta see this film. And I can see the potential that this film is really scary also. If anyone watches this film in very good atmosphere, you might get scared because I can see the potential in this film that this film can scare you. And if I watch this film like in my empty house,
then I will definitely watch it.
there's a high chance that you will not get scared also. But there is a high chance also that you will get scared at some scenes also, because this is a very great film, and the atmosphere in this film is also very great. And it's the director of Cure film, director
Okay.
of Cure, and I think you have seen the Cure movie. So it's the same director, and it's a very great horror film. And the plot of this film, without spoiling, I will say that in that after watching a video, and some people started committed suicide. Some people watched in the computer some kind of video, and after that, watching that video, they started committing suicide. So now what's happening for
I
that?
think I think I think this I think this concept is I think this concept has been derived to a movie named Incantation. Have you watched it? Chinese
In-
movie Incantation.
Incantation, I have never heard of this one.
Okay, let me put a pause on your talk.
Yeah,
Incantation is really horrific and terrifying movie you will watch in your life.
Incantation.
Very unique and terrifying and frightening movie.
What's the
And
name of the film?
lot of incantation.
Incant
The rituals and praying to someone and so on. It's called incantation. Ritual and
Incantation.
practices of
Okay, I
yes.
will watch it. I will watch it. It's a Chinese film, right?
This is the Chinese movie. This is a Chinese movie.
Pulse is
Okay.
Japanese.
In that movie, yes. In that movie, I will not spoil it. In that movie, in a cave, someone goes, and if by mistake or accidentally someone sees the face of something, I will not say what it is. Face of someone. Okay.
You mean that dead body?
They will start it. They will starting suicide and they
Right.
will kill themselves. And even in the form of a video or virtual reality and kind of any video and screen and 3D, if they see it by any chance, I mean in front of reality, in front of movie, in front of video, in front of any display things, they will starting killing themselves. But the movie is far from this concept. I mean, really unique and strange and suspenseful, enthralling movie you will find, and very frightening movie you will see. If someone gets scared out of something really creepy and little tiny kind of creepy, I will not suggest them to watch it because if you watch and go to sleep, I'm saying that thing will hover around your head during the slumber position of your.
I think
Okay,
I
that's
think
really good.
I don't get scared very easily.
Yes,
I
you are
enjoy
fond
watching.
of.
I
You
enjoy
are
watching. I enjoy
you are
watching.
acclimated to the. You are acclimated to the movie.
Yeah, I enjoy watching horror movie. The atmosphere, the scene, the violence, the killing. But
I suggest you.
I don't
Hazik.
get
I suggest
scared.
you, Hazik. Watch it. Incantation. Watch it. You will love this movie.
Okay, well done.
Chinese horror.
Okay, the next movie I watched was a 1973 film. It's the very artistic film, The Holy Mountain. I wanted to watch this film for a very long time, and The Holy Mountain is a very artistic film, art house film. And
Have you watched it before?
no, this is the first time.
Oh,
The Holy
okay.
Mountain, and I'm not gonna tell what's this about. So if you want to watch something very artsy, you watch The Holy Mountain. It's a very great. I like the ending. I like the ending, and the ending is great.
Okay.
In the middle of the movie,
I think in this movie I have not this movie, but I can assure you in this movie, uh, viewers viewers will find many cramped and unfolding symbolism.
yeah.
I mean, very complicated symbolism they will find it. I think.
And the next movie I watched is a very great film. I will recommend you 100% to all the viewers, and Ahmad, you too. It's a Canadian film, but it's a French language film. It's a new film. It's a new film, and it's called.
Name, name
It's a
it.
new, It's a new film from 2023, and I watched it this September. It's called Red Rooms.
Red Room.
Red
Okay.
Rooms. Red Rooms is a
Red
very
Room is a concept.
Red Rooms.
Red is a real concept. You know about it.
Yeah, I before watching this film, I don't know what was Red Room. I have heard about the dark web.
Yeah.
I have heard about dark web, but I have no idea about what is Red Room. So I watched this film, and there was a scene including a computer, and I'm not gonna spoil, but that scene was really well. That scene was really twisted for me actually because I have no idea what Red Room is, and this film is also very amazing. Without spoiling anything, I wanna tell you that not about serial killer. It's about a girl who is obsessed with a serial killer. The serial killer has done some crime, and he is in court trial. And
Okay.
this girl is very obsessed with him. And you don't know what this girl is gonna do because this girl will go very very different places, and this girl is also very lonely. Also, she is very cold, and she lives alone in her apartment, and so what
I
this girl
see.
is gonna do, and there was lots of really great film. Sorry, this was a very. I want to watch this film again, and I want to watch it rewatch. And I think this was the best film of September I watched. Yeah, I think this was the best film of September. I watched this and Pulse, and Red Rooms is very amazing. And the music of this film is also very amazing. There's a scene,
Okay.
there's a scene in the
One
courtroom.
thing. One thing.
Where,
One thing. I'm gonna.
wait, man.
One thing, I cannot see you. Where are you? Okay. You have told about the three movies. First, Holy Mountain, and the second is Pulse, and the third
No,
is
no, 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 no. The most
Red Room.
important is
Okay.
Red Rooms and Pulse.
Okay. But let's just categorize three movies in the top. Okay.
And
Which of the following among okay? Which of the following you found attractive to your eyes?
what?
Which of the following you have said about
Which
earlier
of
in
what
the movie,
following?
three movies, Holy Mountain and Pulse movie and Red Room. Which of the following you found attractive to your eyes and you really liked it?
I like Bolodo. I liked Red Rooms. I liked
Okay.
Red Rooms and Pulse. I liked all.
No, no,
I
no.
liked all of the movie. I liked all.
You liked all movie. What would you prefer in the top most, Zini?
Number one is the Red Rooms because it's new and it's a very great film. So you can watch it.
Okay.
Red Room, and then you will watch a horror Japanese Pulse. And if you want to watch a art house film, you can watch Holy Mountain. But you gotta make your mind before watching the Holy Mountain because it's very
In
odd.
the taste of movie
Yeah.
perspective are very subjective. Okay.
Red Rooms is amazing, man. I'm gonna rewatch this film again because this film is very amazing.
Okay.
And
Let us talk about what I have watched. Web series named Prison Break. You have told it, or you have told everything. And do you have anything?
no. I wanna tell your video is very blurry.
It is okay now.
I saw a new film, A24 from A24 production. It's called I Saw the TV Glow. This film is also a very art house film, but it's a very but I pretty much like this film. I Saw the TV Glow. If you want to watch, if anyone you can watch it. And then I watched
Okay, next.
Then I watched an Indian movie again. It's called Tiger 3, and it's also a very fun time movie. Lots of good action.
Let's not talk about.
You can watch it. I think many people have already seen in India. Okay, now you go. Okay, now you tell what.
See, the first web series I saw in the previous one of my dad, Prison Break. Let our viewers be known to this unique series. Let me tell. Okay, the series is really interesting and captivating. Okay, really captivating. On account of in every episode, you will find yourself thrilling. You will find yourself thrilling. I mean, what is going to be next? uh, a brother named Michael Schofield, uh, whose brother's name Lincoln Burrows has been incarcerated on account of false murder of President brother, Vice President brother, and he has to
Mhm.
be executed sooner or later. And how Michael Schofield, being a structural engineer, tries to go into the uh, prison named I think I don't recall the Fox River prison to let him breaking out of the prison. Really unique concept. He tries to break his brother and himself out, and along with him, many people. One thing you will find in the series that Michael Schofield, he draw a tattoo. Okay, he draws a tattoo on his body. Hand and forearm and something. Okay, in the disguise of tattoo, he actually pictures the blueprint of the prison. Blueprint is a naksha कहते हैं, map of the prison, and how he tries and goes to the prison and break out. You will find it in the series.
But is
And
it very long or short?
enough. It is long. You will find in the 2005 back to 2005 web series. So you can get
So you have seen all the.
not really long.
So have you seen all the episodes?
Yes, I 1 to 4 season I have watched it.
Oh,
1 to 4 season I have watched
1 to 4. Okay, man.
1
Okay.
to 4.
Okay, I will say some movie name. I watched.
Oh yeah.
I watched Pearl. Okay, bye.
Bye.
And this Pearl film is also very good, and it's a horror film, and lots of horrific thing happened in broad daylight. This film is very bright and very colorful, and very opposite to X. X is very dark and very disturbing also, but this Pearl is very bright, and I really like this one. I think I like this film way more than X. And then I watched a film, I think another Japanese film, a film called One Missed Call from 2003, and this is the director of Audition movie. I like the Audition movie also, so I watched the One Missed Call, and this film is some people received a call from their future selves, and as soon as they received, and they got notified that when they are gonna die. Now, is it and it's supernatural also, but overall I like this film, what this film does, and what this film does is very very great, and I like this film. And the next movie I watched was Star Wars. I've never saw any Star Wars movie, and the first movie I saw was this month, September month, from Star Wars 1977, the first one, and it's a great film. Yeah, it's a great film, and I can't wait to watch the Star Wars next movie, all the movies actually. And then I watched a Bong Joon-ho film, Okja, and Okja is also a very good film, because if you have no director Bong Joon-ho, he's a very great director, and Okja is pretty good film, not the best but pretty good film. And then I watched Alfred Hitchcock film. Then I watched Alfred Hitchcock film. It's called North by Northwest. And North by Northwest is agent film, and this film is before the James Bond movie started. This film from 1959, I think, and lots of great shots. And amazing story, and really suspenseful also. And then I watched a film called Werewolf film, an American werewolf in London, and I really find this film very amazing, and there's lots of really great atmosphere in the opening scene, and there's a scene in the subway. The man is walking alone in the subway metro station, and alone in night, and the werewolf is following him. That scene was shot very well, very amazing. I really like this. And then I watched a new film. And then I watched an Indian movie. It's called Laapata Ladies. Laapata Ladies is lots of people have already seen this film in India. But if you haven't seen this film, it's a drama film. It's a drama comedy. Watched Howl. Howl is a werewolf film. Few people get stuck in moving train, and werewolf coming to kill them all. And I find this film pretty good. Atmosphere is good, and it's a fun watch movie. Then I watched another werewolf movie, and it's a movie from 2002 or 2001. It's called Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap is about two girls, two sisters, and one of them is bitten by a wolf, and soon she started to become a werewolf. And what happened in her school, what happened in her college. And I see this film Ginger Snaps. It's a very fun movie. And then I watched Maxxxine. Maxxxine is the last movie in X trilogy, and this film is not better than X and Paul. And but that doesn't mean it's a very bad film. It's a one-time watch. I am not gonna watch this film again, but I don't think. But it's a really good film. But it's not better than X and Paul. And watched a new movie. It's called Wolves, and Wolves has Brad Pitt and George Clooney, and they were both agent, and they got into a mission. But this film took place in whole one night, and this whole film is set in one night. It's a very short film, 1 hour 40-minute film, 1 hour 40 or 50-minute film, I think. Yeah, but really great, really funny sometimes, and I really like this film. This film is pretty good. Okay, then I watched an Indian movie. It's called Kalyug, and Kalyug is a Mohit Suri film, and I have not seen this film. I have seen Mohit Suri many films, Awarapan, Zahar, Murder 2, but I have not seen his one film Kalyug, and I don't know, but Kalyug is a pretty what he does is a pretty good job, and the song of this film, one song Adat, is pretty good. I like the song Adat. And you can watch this Kalyug, but it's pretty okay. The last movie I watched was an animated film. Last movie I watched was an animated film. It's called Princess Mononoke. Princess Mononoke, and it's a really great film. And that this was the last film of my September month, and there's a good message in this film, and you will find it. And this whole film is also very amazing. Some really great shots, and there's a good message in this film. For that, you gotta see this film, Princess Mononoke, and really great. Subscribe the channel and comment down what you watched in September month. I will definitely check it out challenge, but I can't do it because it's already October month is started, and I have not started seeing enough film, and the challenge is very hard. I will try to do it in November, but for that you gotta subscribe the channel, and you can follow me on Instagram. There's lots of different kind of cinema content there. Something is similar, but lots of I have very great ideas. And thank you for watching. I gotta go and watch another movie.